Hello friends. Okay, gonna clear the space. Ready? One loud sound. There we go. And I have a new toy. It's my little wax Bitcoin. It's just wax. We have a mold. We make them in chocolate and we make them in wax and we make ice cubes. So that's fun for the channel. Okay. So, I hope you're all good. And we're looking at the week 5-day, the 5-day cycle of August 12th. The 5-day cycle of August 12th. Oh yeah, and I put all my feathers together so they don't, these are all the different feathers I've found and captured around here. Some of them like one day, and then the next day, and then the next day. The two big black ones I just recently discovered. They're the ones I was talking about finding. Yeah. So there we have it. So I wonder what this 5-day cycle is going to hold. Hope you're feeling rested after the 3-day cycle. You deserve love and compassion. You deserve love and compassion. You. Okay. My pets know they're in trouble when I say you. Yeah. So there's that. Crazy animals. They're going through some changes, definitely. Okay, trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Trust yourself, though. I had to trust myself big time the other day. It was kind of fun. It was exciting. It was exhilarating. And there was nothing else. It was me and a decision. I think it was meant that way. I think it was a test. And I think I passed. Ever since that happened, I just feel better and better about what I did. That's always a good sign, right? Okay. So, Shamanic Healing Deck, what's your message for new beginnings? New beginnings. Ah, that's so nice and refreshing. In the middle of summer, too. You know, it's starting to be like everybody's getting that autumn look in their eye. Number 2. Right at the beginning. Number 2, new beginnings. Water, emotion, energy, all life-affirming and life-giving. Patience is the key. Once the deluge of emotion passes, you will see that left in its wake is a wondrous new day, a rainbow of possibilities. Do not get attached to the emotions that surround the situation. This will only attach your identification with the emotion itself, giving it more power and hindering the release so that the door to your new beginning will not open. Sit in the emotion, cry, journal, talk it out with a friend, and then let go. Perform a ritual if you are called to one. Place your feelings on a piece of paper and let it go, whether through water or fire. Both excellent transmuting elements. Be thankful for the experience of the situation and proclaim to a creator that you are ready for the newness that is about to come into your life. New beginnings. Newness. Newness that is about to come into your life. Well, I don't even know. It's so new. We just don't know. We just don't even know because it's just so new. That's good. Don't try to know it. Let it just be new. Just let it be new. Yeah, that's kind of how it was. I was called to make a decision. It had to be my decision. It couldn't be anybody else's decision. I had gathered as much information. I kept looking for more. There was no more information. I made my phone call. I asked a friend. I did all those things. Had to make the decision. Made the decision. So there it is. Now it can't go back. It's one of those two of swords. Once you make the decision, the other one no longer exists. So, we'll see how that rolls out. In the meantime, how are we showing up for the 5-day cycle of August? I think it's the 12th. King of Pentacles, right in the middle. Look at that. Nice. King of Pentacles. Deck's upside down. Yeah. So, earthy and benevolent and wealthy and kind and observant and grounded. So there we're starting. That's a good place to start, seriously. Okay, if that's really us, we're doing okay. Alright, and the challenge is, walking away. Wonder what we're walking away from or toward. Okay, let's see. Coming from a place of the Chariot. That's also a major arcana. Pay attention. Alright, and we're going to, the goal is the Queen of Swords. Truth. She came out the other day when I read cards on the situation I needed to make a decision about. This was the card that showed up. And I said, well, I just got to go with that then. And it became more and more relevant as the day went on. It was quite an interesting situation. Sometimes these cards come up and then you just have the day to think about them and experience the day. And then there you go. There's all your answers at the end of the day. It helps you learn the cards, really. Going to a place of Wounded Warrior. 9 of Wands. Okay, well, there's that. Okay. What are the tools we have available? Page of Swords. So, maybe spying, but investigating, learning. Being the detective, reading, understanding, talking to people, finding things out, understanding the terrain, lay of the land. Okay, and we see ourselves, we Bitcoiners see ourselves as, oh, that's nice. 4 of Wands is never a bad card. So marriage and the castle and a victory and children and all the things you want in life. Okay, and the environment we find ourselves in is defeated. Well, maybe that's the crash of the stock market. Who knows? That might not be our swords, but sometimes you got to get there in order to become a Bitcoiner, so that's the environment. Wow, we're here, and this is the environment. Wow. And we're here, and this is the environment, the challenge. Those two cards, walking away. Everything else is nice. These two cards, walking away, and like 10 swords in your back. Ow, ow. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay, and let's see, hopes and fears are fighting. Is it play fighting? Is it happy? Are we exhilarated? That's what this card means, but I think if it were nasty fighting. So confrontation, conflict, you know, some challenges, but nothing we can't handle, and nothing that we can't handle with a smile on our face. Final outcome, moving out of troubled waters, moving away into a better place. Well, that's interesting. It seems that things are really coming to a head, so to speak. We start out as, here we are holding our Bitcoin. King of Pentacles, there he is. And we're challenged by, leaving everything behind. Like, I gotta leave everything behind and get out of here. We're challenged by that. I think that's the environment. But we're coming from, fast movement. Like, all of a sudden, everything is different. Fast movement. But also, do we have our duckies in a row? Because we don't have a lot of time to get the duckies in a row if they're not. Honesty and truth is the goal here. We're really seeing what the money system is and how it's manipulated and how Bitcoin isn't. So, are we wounded? Yeah, but we learned. We had wounds and then we learned some things, and now this is us, the wounded warrior, back again, standing. Still standing. Last man standing. Page of Swords. We're figuring it out. We're learning as we go, because there is no book that tells us how to get through something like this. Financial crisis or turbulent times economically. But, we'll figure it out, because we're not dumb. We can figure things out. We're really here, because if we have any Bitcoin at all, we're here. Seriously. But if you have a lot, then that's great. This is the environment. This is the world that we're living in right now. Which is why we found Bitcoin, I believe. There's conflict. Yeah, there is going to be conflict. We have to work out the details, but, working out the details with a smile on our face is not so bad. And we're leaving all that stuff behind, and we're moving out of troubled water, and soon we will be in still waters in a new place, and then everything will be rebuilt from there, and quiet and peaceful and comfortable, and then we'll really truly realize this, because we already see ourselves as this. But out externally we will see ourselves like this. This is a nice reading. What a nice week we're going to have, that week of the 12th. Okay, let's see if the moon can finish this up for us. Okay. I think this might be the 100th show. So just around 100 shows now. Isn't that exciting? So I'm going for 100 subscribers, but here I am at 100 shows. So I go back to the first ones and I want to cry. But in a year from now I'm going to look back at these and go, And I had an anniversary. My awakening was just about a year from now. So that's interesting. So much has happened. I've changed so much this past year. I've learned so much this past year. Just like, I can't even... Okay, anyway. Believe in the impossible. There you go. Wow. Yeah, because it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Blue moon. We've seen that blue moon card before. We've seen that. Because things you wouldn't expect are going to be rolling down the pike at us. Things like once in a blue moon. 112. Yeah, it's so rare, it's way in the back. Blue moon, believe in the impossible. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you've felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. I'm lucky. Miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. Yeah, I'm asking about Bitcoiners, and they're a rare find. The teaching. There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. I don't know if that changes it, but okay, well, believe in the impossible, blue moon. So, yeah, this financial thing that's happening is very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, to be a fly on the wall, huh? Of some people's homes. And they're saying gold's next. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. I just don't know what to think. So many things I was so sure of, you know. In the years gone past, I was wishing for this in 2018, so I was just wanting the banks to go down so bad in 2018. Woof. Ooh, that's new. Woof. Okay, let's see what you got to say, Woof. Wolf. Guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, and teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. Well, that's interesting. Balance, reliability, democratic, and fearless. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. Wow. Well, that's a really interesting reading. The wolf card, I mean. So yeah, and I think this is a lot about, you know, if we're Bitcoiners and this is happening, this crash of the stock market, we're talking about legacy here, and we're talking about the legacy of family, and we're talking about, you know, generational wealth. That's not something that isn't synonymous with Bitcoin. You know, trust yourself always. Trust others after they've earned it. That's the wolf. Need I say more, you know? We start as the King of Pentacles. We see ourselves as the Four of Wands. We're moving away from troubled water. We've already beaten the... we've already won the battle, and we are the wounded warrior. I mean, these aren't bad cards, and even this, a little bit of competition and conflict, yeah, so what? We've been through a lot worse than that. We've been through a lot worse than that. Okay, anyway, you know, here's the reading. Like, share, subscribe, if you will. I'm still looking for 153. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, 53. And I'll see you tomorrow.